Indiana Joan here. We don't live at the house we're building, like we don't tent camp there or anything. We live here in a rental that's about 7 miles away and travel there every morning. We head out and every afternoon we head back. So ride with me to the job site this week. Indiana Joan here. Well, it's a new week. The concrete's poured. We're letting it cure a little and we're gonna put down a sealant on it. And that's gonna end up taking all week because the temperature has turned cold and it has to be at least 50 degrees to use it. We'll be able to use it down in the basement, but not up here in the garage until it warms up again, which doesn't look like it's gonna happen till the end of the week. Kurt's been doing some redneck electrical here. Part of it is we need 220 service in order for him to use his shop equipment, in order to him to make kitchen cabinets and that sort of thing. And so we've got the temporary service outside on a pole. Well, Kurt's brought in the wire through the hole in the door. He had planned on putting it on another wall, but we didn't have long enough wire in our scraps, so that's what we did. So the door is not really functional right now, but the electricity is.
All right, since Joan can't put the sealant on the concrete floor today, we're gonna do some putting on furring strips. We're using 2x4s. We're gonna put them horizontally screw them to the styrofoam walls so that we can put our drywall screw it onto the 2x4s, and also it provides a chaseway for electrical wires to go through, so it'll make it easier to wire the basement. So we're gonna go all the way around the outside today, or as far as we get, and put on these horizontal furring strips.
It's Wednesday and we're down in the basement. The task at hand is to create a platform and the stairwell from the upstairs going down from the basement from the interior of the home. So Kurt's already got the wall up from yesterday. We put up those boards in order to mount the wall, and he's making a lot of progress on his own. He doesn't really need me, but I'm here for moral support. Here it is Friday, and we're finally sealing the shop floor. I tried to clean it up as best I could. I know there's a few little bits and pieces, but it is what it is. And the temperature finally got above 50. We had blocked off that stairwell because ground temperature is 55. So even if it got cold outside, we could hopefully retain the heat down here, just the natural temperature. And I think it's working. So we'll get this done, I think. Well, it's Saturday afternoon, actually evening. It's about 6:30, and we got all our concrete surfaces sealed that we wanted sealed. We did the front porch here, we did the garage floor in here, and we did Kurt's shop downstairs. We basically sealed it because Todd said, "You're not going to seal it? Because it sure does make things easier." So we went, okay, if Todd says so, we should probably do it. So we read on the Menards website all the products and chose ours basically because it could take the coldest temperatures. And because it's been below freezing this week, and nary a day that it even got up to 50. Well, 50 degrees was what this could be applied as soon as it was 50 degrees. We blocked off the basement, kept that basement temperature of 55, and got it up there and did that. Then today, it got up to the 60s, so we were able to seal this floor in the garage as well. When we first applied it, we used a pumper thing like you use for gardening to spray things, a garden sprayer, I guess that's what they call it. But I chose one that specifically was labeled different for using for bleach and that type of thing in order to separate it out so we wouldn't mix it up with our pesticides and that kind of thing. Then the thing that we did down in the basement is we just sprayed it all and we left it. When we came and looked at it this morning, there were some puddles of milk colored. I'm sure it'll all turn clear. And the instructions had said that if it pooled anywhere that you should roll it out. Well, in the garage, I decided to do just that and just get down with a roller. We couldn't put it on a stick because there was a stick broken inside. Who knew that? And too late, this is what we got. So I bent over and rolled out all the puddles as best I could so that we'd have a nice smooth finish here in the garage and hopefully be easy to clean. Here we are at the end of the day, at the end of a good week. We got a couple walls put in, but the big thing was the stairwell and getting all that concrete sealed. I also changed all the locks on the house so that they all use the same key. I tried to video myself, but I really needed somebody to run the camera, and that's me, so you didn't get to see that. But it happened. Why don't you follow me home? And then we'll see what happens next week. Promises of a well being dug next week. I'll believe it when I see it. See you then.